technically live? Yes, we are. Excellent. Let me go through all of this. Let's go. And hello, the guest of the night. All right, let's start. Just to show, I finished all 3 games already. See, 2020, actually this one 2022. No problem, girl. Let's go. Is the music too loud? It's kind of loud in my ears. I mean, the music is so good. But I can adjust whenever. Yeah, so for those who don't know, this is Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, the main trilogy. There's 3 titles. So one is obviously the Ace Attorney is the first one. Then you have Justice for All, and the last one is Trials and Tribulation. It is by far one of my favorite game of all time. Is it Christmas? I know. Decoberry. It's an impromptu stream, kind of needed. So I might actually catch my European friends being awake. So yeah, I hope you guys are going to enjoy one of my favorite trilogy of all time. Time to get trashed. Burke, listen. This universe is full of shenanigans. The music is absolutely amazing. You might see me go fangirl on some of the characters and ship them, but you know, no shame. I don't mind you sharing your channel, what occurred. Okay. As long as you're fine with it. You know? Yeah. It's just a request to not leave the channel. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it is still a stream. Did someone say trash? Hello, Kaylee. So the reason why we are doing a very impromptu stream for tonight is really to kind of show a little bit of love to V, who's going through basically loss right now. It's been something that has been going behind the scene. For those who are aware, or like at least close enough, I would say, to get the news. One of her family member, her aunt specifically, passed away. And she just learned that now. And unfortunately, you know, we're far, and I was like, you know what? Let me support you in any shape or form if it needs to sacrifice some of my sleep. And listen, I am not working. I'm not working tomorrow. I did reschedule my appointment, like my pregnant woman appointment, because there's no way of knowing if the clinic has electricity right now. So what is sleep, you know? So I was just like, you know, let's do a hangout. And what better hangout to have friends? This game, like I said, I finished it already. But I'll gladly play it again. So, my sleep. Girl, listen, what is my sleep? Sleep is for the weak. Exactly, Trong. I'm going to pass out. Trong, please. Hi, Trong. I hope you're well. I hope the weather has not been as crazy as my weather, because we did had hailing rain, so ice everywhere. No sleep needed. Listen, am I human? Who knows? All right, let's start this. First game, Ace Attorney, first Justice for All, Trials and Tribulation. Start with Ace Attorney. There's all the games usually have originally, this game came out on the Game Boy Advance. Is it GBA? Yes, GBA. The first game, all the games were actually released on the GBA. Then, from what I remember, got then re-released on the DS, original DS. And then eventually got re-released so many times. This episode, Rise from the Ashes, is basically added when it got to the DS or 3DS version. But yeah, so in Gaming Corner, playing DDV, hey, listen, let's go. So, friends, get yourself some snacks, drinks, and let's do this. Episode 1, first turnabout. Let's go. It is not voiced, or at least partially voiced, so I'll try to read as I go. Yeah. Obviously, there's murders going on. Because it is still a point and click. Not a necessarily point and click, but damn it, why me? Katie! Hello, hello. I can't get out. God, not like this. God damn, the vibration. Hey, yo. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. It's really a throwback to old vibration. Yes, Burke. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2. Not the worst on the head. Yes. Right in the middle. You know, just so you can look at him straight into the wart and not the eye. Not the eye. Wart. Again, it's kind of a throwback of, I don't know if any of you watched old school detective episodes like Columbo. Basically, most of the time you get to see who did the crime first. I'll preface this hello to some indication going to make you sleepy. Katie, enjoy my voice for some sleepy time. I appreciate you being here. So here's our boy, Phoenix. We don't see his appearance as of now, but we'll see it soon. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Hey. Kind of hard to stare at her in the eye. Just saying. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Going to be cold then? It's okay, Katie. Enjoy the sleep. Her beaties. I mean, hold on. Can I? No, not like this. I don't want to. Nope. Okay, never mind. I know there's like a, I don't want to skip the text too fast. I know there's a mode basically where you remove the text and you can just see the picture. I'm just saying. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. She is very pretty. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. That's always better when you have like several people to voice different characters, but hey. I'm a single army right there. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Oh god. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Oh, goodness gracious. Hey. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. Finished. Finished. I can't live without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspaper say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Spit your giant drink out. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Puns, we love them. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack of getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. I don't want to stink butts in my presence. That I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm about to do. I'm going to do. Let's go. First case is usually against the same person. Always kind of easy, kind of an intro to the story. And it ramps up. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Exhibit A, anime sparkle eyes, innocent. I rest my case. It is. I mean, it's not going to be 100% true, but I see your point. The defendant is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I am a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. To put a little bit of context, that I did not understand, like the whole universe of Phoenix Wright. As the story currently, like the timeline is, like the current timeline of the original trilogy. Murder gets a death sentence. All the trials are supposed to be done within, I think there's like a time crunch of like a specific amount of days. Brooke, what's going on? But yeah, so there's a specific amount of day where the trial needs to be, you know, started and closed between that amount, like set time. Now, if you are guilty of murder, you will get a death sentence in the story. She's drunk, most likely. Trying to be. Aw, you guys are so nice. So just to put a little bit of context on, like, we're basically dealing with murder all the time with this trilogy. So it's always going to be a death sentence. You all hype and happy? Let's go. Glad that's what we're here for. Let's go. And thank you, Your Honor. I'm not sure if that would make me feel better to have like a judge tell me, don't fuck this up. Like, that would actually terrify me even more. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh. And shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry? Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Automatic fail, I have to speak clearly. Katie, I fumble with my own words. So I get you. I'll be with you. Whew. I know this one. Glad I read the case report. Hold on. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. V? Listen. Wait. Just wait. Until we get to the next attorney. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in a court record. Just press tab, or in my case, RB, to check at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy? Blunt force trauma. Oh, there you go. So this is Mia, our mentor. The defendant, Larry. Cindy. Victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Hey, his shoulder. You're going to see a lot of good shoulder. V, actually, I cannot wait until you see the character, one of the attorney in Trials and Tribulation. And Winston Payne, the prosecutor for this case, lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his point across. But yeah, this is like the beginner attorney. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct? Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit by a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Oh god. You seem much more relaxed, Miss Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. See, this is my mood most of the time. Inside. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. A statue in the shape of the Thinker, it's rather heavy. A statue, I mean, it's like a small statue, not the actual size of the Thinker. I would... Listen. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab, RB, to take the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's go. let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts. Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? You should be worried, Katie. Hey, watch it, buddy. Hello, Naru. Hello again. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. I mean, bad analogy, for real. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't talking. Well, hold on. I wasn't dumped. She wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. The tea. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Hey. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, all the men who gave her money and gifts. Get it, girl. Exactly. Iron Man, hello, hello. I think it's the first time I see you in my stream, question mark? If it is, hi, welcome. This is a 16 plus stream. Usually things get unhinged, especially around this time. But we welcome everyone. Okay, hold on. Where is it? Is this game basically a visual? Yes, Duckleberry, it is. It is, most of the time, it's going to be just me going through a lot of text, a lot of description. Interestingly speaking, whenever the next attorney is going to be presented, I'm going to just drop a fun fact about, especially the artist of this game. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Goddamn, I mean, get it. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this woman, Miss Tone, was. Listen. The judgment coming from this man is not nice. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Objection? Mr. Wright, I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. The question is irrelevant to this case. Ooh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Oh god. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused oh my god, not the D apostrophe S. Accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Ugh. Well, did you or did you not? Eh? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, my dude. That is not how you should answer in court. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Oh, God. You know what? I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah. I was there. I went. It's better that you say the truth. If you're truly innocent, it's better that you say the truth. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. God damn the voice. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies the matter. Who is this witness? The man who found the victim's body. I wonder who that is. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Fleeing? Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please, Mr. Frank saw it. Stand. I love the pen names. Oh my god. Mr. Saw It, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh yes, newspaper, yes. Not the mole. Mr. Saw It, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. And it begins. Witness testimony. Witness's account. So, we're going to go through the whole text, and then we can press individual sentences afterward. So, just going to read all of it. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment, and I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. I thought. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park, Jesus, and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Obviously, there's a lot of idiots in this game, so you're going to see the judge being an idiot. Judge, mind you. Larry, what did you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like this. People lie, Phoenix. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Jesus. Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. How convenient. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Change phones. The phone that Mr. Saw It used was one of those. Your Honor, I have the record of the blackout for your perusal. Interesting. Electricity from Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright? Yes? Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right. This is it? The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Did you go through law school and actually pass the bar exam to be there? Why? You exposed a lie in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Bruh. Yeah. Movie in the phone real quick. By the wilderness. Okay. Stay safe, Brooke, please. Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness faces. Oh my god. Yeah, I can. I do have tiny bit of experience in a courtroom. No, actually I don't. All my experience comes from this and all the TV shows that I watched, which is clearly not the reality. Also, Emily D. Baker. Bless you, Emily, for having one of the best LawTube channel out there. Okay. Open the court record with Tab or RV and point out contradictions in the testimony. And here we are. Cross-examination. So, you're going to see on the top right, there's kind of like a health bar. So this is basically the amount of time I can fuck up. There's some mistakes that cost more health, quote unquote, than others. And usually it's whenever you make a mistake. Now, as you see at the bottom part, there's present and there's press. Press doesn't cost you anything. I think there's like one case in the future where if you press too much, you're going to be penalized, I think. Present, though, can definitely penalize you. So, going to door, so that part, not too important. That also, there's no proof. Inside the apartment, and saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Quelled in fright, so all that is just fluff. Thought to call the police immediately. Apartment wasn't working. He did explain why he didn't call. Remember the time. Okay. So, hold on. Time of death. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Him saying that he found the body at 1 p.m. kind of doubtful. So, let's present. Almost hit a parked car. Oh no. You found a body at 1 p.m.? You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report, which, by the way, of all the pieces of evidence you can contradict, that's kind of like the worst one. Backup camera wasn't working? Oh, Jesus. The autopsy notes the time of the death was sometimes after 4 p.m. By the way, this music, amazing. Yes, exactly, phone down. There was nobody to, nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that, This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Bitch, please. After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. You have to poo? Do you have a bush somewhere, Brooke? There's leaves. I'm kidding, please. If you can find a toilet, by all means. Mr. Saw It. Why were you so certain that you found a body at 1 p.m.? Well, hi. Gee, that's a really good question. V. I'm not going to ask what bush. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to know. Point out contradiction. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You saw it? Hey, let's go, V. The time of the discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. There was a blackout, my dude. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Bruh. Of all the lies. I see. And the judge just being like, yes, of course. That totally makes sense. Just fire that judge, please. Even though I do end up, you know, liking him, but stupid. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yes, you do. Time of the discovery. Okay, first of all. Blah, blah, blah. Heard a line. There was a voice saying the time. There's a blackout, my dude. How did you heard this? He watches his tape soap operas when he got... Oh, he gets it. He does. Hold it right there. The prosecution said... Hold on. The prosecution had said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. Objection. V. This line is going to stick in your head. Never. You will never hear... Like, every time you're going to hear objection, you want to point out. Objection! Okay. How many of my messages do you all have to approve? 75%? Really? Man, you guys are quick because I don't even see the disposition needs to be approved for Brooke. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah. Well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saw It? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah, wait, I remember now. Mr. Saw It. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. He lied twice. That, and you seem rather distraught. Oh, my apologies, Your Honor. It was having the shock for our finding the body. Hello, welcome back, Evie. The Mario movie was amazing. That's good to hear. I'm so happy. Well, Mr. Saw It, let's hear your testimony once more, please. Can't you go to Yes, you can. What is it contempt? Or something? I know that there's like a term for this. Yes, you do take an oath. Yes, you do take an oath. Bye, went to work, take care. Bye, Naru, take care of yourself. Thank you so much for passing by. You don't know from experience? I hope so. Okay, hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. It was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Huh? Are you tripping? You saw a clock? I guess I would explain it. You just going to buy it? The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. I mean, listen. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? The murder weapon. How the fuck? A statue in the shape of a thinker. It's rather heavy. How would you know this is a clock? Hmm? Sir? We love handcuffs. Only fuzzy ones? Brooke. It doesn't have to be fuzzy. But, listen, that's me, it's just saying. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Those metal ones hurt. But, Brooke, there's a fine line between pain and pleasure. Just saying. Just saying. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You, with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? This is OG Karen right there. Or is it Ken? What's the equivalent of a Karen? Sorry for all the Karens out there. Like, original Karens, like good ones, good people. We love you. It's a Kevin? Okay. He's the original, quote-unquote, Kevin. That's how your boy Ken. Listen. Like straps more? Kaylee. I like straps too. Speaking of Ken, Barbie movie. So expect you wanna go? Barbie doll Ken, okay. Because V. He's a boy, alright? Exactly. I was thinking of Persona 4 Ken. I was like, did I miss something? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies, bruh. This kind of shit show is enough to dismiss a case, but hey. Be turning on us. We have no sadistic community. No, not a call out. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright? It appears that the witness' testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony? Yes, I do. I guess not. It was a clock on the scene, so no. Did I click yes? Right? Are you out of your mind? Oh my god. I selected the wrong one. Whoops. That clock doesn't look like a clock at all. The witness couldn't have possibly known it was a clock just by seeing it. He said himself he never entered the apartment. It was in his testimony. You're right. Is something the matter? Does the defense have anything to add? Yes. Yes, I do. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You were lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove it I went in there. Okay. I'll do better than that. I can prove you. Oh, okay, hold on. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue. Saw it was the one of its corn sugar daddies? Hey, maybe. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. The Mr. Side, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would a witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock. I heard, and not the toupee. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her. And he should burn. Burn. Give him death. God damn. Order. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. It's right, Your Honor. You claim the sound of the witness heard, came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Side heard was definitely this clock. Fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Painted the butts. Katie. I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce a time. Well, he's the thinker after all. So we heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Side heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Side, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What is he talking about now? Well, it may seem that the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? That's an actual good question. If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. I beg to differ, but okay. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, oh God, this ends the cross-examination of Mrs. Frank's side. I come all the way down here to testify and look at what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Or, you know, Mia saving our bacon. Not so fast, Mrs. Sod. Chief. Listen up, Wright? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Wright. It's funny because in Japanese, his name is what was it? I forgot the. I know that his family name is Naruhodo, which means kind of like it's a term to say, "Oh, I understand." So they kind of translate to right. Can you think of a reason as why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Wait, maybe I can prove it. Was damaged when it hit her head? Good assumption, Katie. You must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough word. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. She traveled. Obviously, in the context of this game, we don't really know. It says United States of America. Basically, if she was in Paris before, depending on... Actually, no. That's +6 for me in the East Coast. But listen. She was abroad. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. 9 hours. So they're West Coast folks. Because East Coast is like 3 hours, so they would be like around Central Time in the US, quote unquote. Actually, it's supposed to take place in Japan, but listen. We change their home clocks when they're going on a trip. I mean, there's going to be a context. It's going to be explained. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was now 9 hour fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her head in her apartment was wrong. We've been enough for you, Mr. Side, or should I say, Mr. Did It. Katie, I feel like you're not going to fall asleep because you're going to be invested in the case. This one is super short, like the first case. I can't wait until I play episode 2. Order, I say. I mean, when I say episode 2, it's like the second case. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yay! And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see the people when people were out of the house. Free Butts. He's a whole child, I know. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sod let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sod grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. And there you go. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Yo, the fact, can you imagine your lawyer thinking that? You got a free? No. Your client was innocent. He got out free, yes. The other dude is in jail. And he's going to get a death sentence. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I would all to you. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen the trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. She's hot, she is. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy's, Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was nah, never mind. Want to draw a character like that of yourself? Just like the drawing stick for work. All it takes is a whole lot of practice. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes. You. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Hey, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you wanna just cry? Hold on. Don't that make you wanna just cry? Jesus, English. Larry. Are you so sure? He squeezed me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? But you have something to show your friend. Something that proves how she felt about him. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Actually, we squeeze. This is dated language. It is. This is the proof. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. That's very true. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully, you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Aww. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. How many butts are innocent? I'm just asking. Yeah. Wow, my voice squeaked. Sorry. Oh, speaking of Harry, we're saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. He was trying to move in one of your man V. Yeah, part at least. There's so much of the story, V. I cannot wait until you guys are going to be invested. By the way, that's for sure. Wait until we go through the whole trilogy. You have to tell me more about it sometimes. Maybe over drinks. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." There's no kisses. It's not that kind of visual novel, V. But you'll see. Hold on, you'll see. Until next lawyer arrives, and I give you some tea. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh, I got chills reading that sentence. So that is the intro. Let me save. You guys deserve a new save. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault? Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know, you want me to hold evidence for you. Not you having an open drink. Brooke, you might want to drink more. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about this upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. Clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers in it instead. Papers? Is it that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that might turn out that way, yes? Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? Remember something about it from this game? Maybe, V. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. Oh, burgers. I could really go for a burger. Preach. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th. 9:27 a.m. Not me, not be able to read the time. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Bay and Co. The CO, that's corporate, Correct? Law offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you're not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Ah! No! This gets me every time. Red, white, blue. Yo, Brooke is invested. That's what I told you. That's why I told you to drink more. Yo, Katie is not going to sleep. Katie's wide awake. What is meditation? September 5th. 9:08 p.m. I'm telling you, you guys are we're in for a wild ride. Uh-oh. I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. Your intrigue is stronger? Brooke, channel that pissed energy until we get justice. What's that smell? Blood? Mia. Maybe she's in her office. So this is the kind of like setup whenever we move around. Justice is going to be sweet because, you know, it's a murder trial, so death sentence. Just saying. That smell. Blood. Aw. Sis. Someone's there. Oh my god. Chief? Aw. My heart. Who are you? And she fainted. Yeah, this is what you remembered? Yep. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. She's too sexy to be dead. It's too early. Burke, listen. There's so much from this game that I can't tell you because I have to wait until the third game. Like, this is game 1. We're not even there yet. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Man. Aww. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief. Okay. Examination mode. So whenever we move around, every time the magnifying glass becomes yellow, it means that we can inspect it. There's a large building right across the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice, luxurious place. Okay. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there's any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. Probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. Okay. It got added. There's some glass shard near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. The broken remains of the glass sands, broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else seems like a clue here. Huh, are you sure? A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Whoops. Here. A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? I mean, if she died instantly, how could she have wrote? But hey, listen. This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Okay, and then we move around. The girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa, on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I'll work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. We played the fairy tale game. It's good if I didn't. I never played that game before. I would suggest you to look at different reviews. Question mark. Maybe I should show her the receipts. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Send. Wow. Okay. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it in the back of this receipt. It's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just come down. What would she? Aw, what would sis write my name? Oh, and I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Yes. Can I move? Office? Examine? Phone? Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receivers are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. Another boobage lady. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Examine. Okay, so there's nothing there. We move back. From what I remember. Oh no, the popo. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police. All right, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. Oh, this poor kid. If someone out there listens to this, if you think about naming your kid Dick, think twice. Just saying. It is a common, name from back in the days, so unless you're currently 90, this is not an acceptable name. Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Did they see a murder, or did just saw a body? It must have been that woman I saw. Gumshoe got a quadra jaw though? Yes, he does. She's hot too. A lot of hot people. Wait until you see the other lawyer. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. This word, Maya, here, mean anything to you? Um, that... That's my name. What? The victim drew this here, here... Hold on. The victim drew this here. Note. Oh, goodness. Translation team, please. Note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killers. Case closed. You're coming down to the prison, ma'am. What? Brooke. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Let's go. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center, visitor's room. Wow, to have poor Maya looked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Sorry, not a chance. I mean, it's up to you. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. That's very true. You're never going to believe me. Imagine just losing your sister and being accused. Yeah, absolutely. Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. Aww, Maya, please. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ah, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years? Jesus. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. God damn. So harsh. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Epcot cookbook? Ooh. Okay. Talk. Something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. Wait. I'm a spirit medium in training. How is that not? You know? Are you in live at Top Chat? I'm in live? Am I missing? Because sometimes YouTube is being weird. Hold on. Let me pop out chat. Restore. Yes, I am. I don't see your messages. It's so weird. I'm sorry, Burke, if I'm missing. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. You too, Cricket? No, you're not. Most of the ones we have to prove you don't see. That's weird though, Katie, because I used to be able to see that. Hold on. By the way. Let me just do this. Live chat. Plus. There you go. Perfect. But yeah, the fact that she said nothing strange, but says that she's a spirit medium, I'm like, you know. Have you heard of a cat girl without salad? Nope. Not at all. The day of the crime, let's go. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence of an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. The cloth shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in the case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. The link on the poll? Hold on. Let me fix this. Let me fix this. Oh, it's because I'm dumb. Let me end the poll. Let me just do this. Let's show some love. Only if you can. No need. There you go. No need to spend. Here we go. Good. I forgot how to delete those things. If I had a recording of my sister and it was the last conversation I would have with her, I would never delete it. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. The detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded. That's your memo? Day of the crime. It's not checked. The Mr. Darcy's best. Yes. I think it should fit on her table. It looks like a, I think it's like, was it a 10-inch like bust or something? It's quite expensive, but listen, it's Mr. Darcy. Easy to forget to your jail with all those guards and bars around? Yep. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know, it must be hard. No, it's okay. What's a bust? Basically it's not a statue, but it's really like the upper part of your body. Do not go there, B. Listen to me. Let us just take care of you. You do take care of so many people around. It's okay. We do what we want. Preach, Brooke. Like a headshot? Yeah, I guess. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. But in 3D, yes. She yelled me in her mom voice. I've kind of gotten used to it. I heard your mom's voice, Brooke. When you said, go to sleep, I was like, should I go to sleep too? Like, I feel targeted. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold. Okay. Whoa, I skipped because it kind of seemed like it repeated itself. So then, when did you arrive at the office? I was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Amazing humans are just like you. You mean awesome, Brooke? Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. I want my member to take away my Pokemon. I don't want my member to take away my Pokemons either. Speak medium. So you're an acolyte. Medium in training? That's right. Fae family, especially women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You say the Fae family? So Mia was into the stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Powers were first class too. I had no idea. Not the laughing so hard you have to poo. Hey, if it helps your bowels, let's go. Medium is like exorcism? Yes. Might have to tweak the spelling, but yes, I did understand. Evie, don't worry. I know, those are two... If you spell... I mean, medium, maybe. But exorcism, like on a daily basis, to know the actual spelling of it, I'd be very surprised. Would also have questions. But... So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. You get close enough? I mean, medium gets shown in chat, like in the actual text box. Exorcism? No. And even myself, I would have to Google that just to make sure. You can just ask who killed her. Thank you, Katie. Katie, yes, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm still in training. I can do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. Said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. I can spell things how they sound. It's fine, Evie. English is hard. English is hard. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me? You're on the toilet and everyone's gonna die. Do you think you can ask for someone to bring you a plug? So you can plug it as you're sitting on the toilet? It will last. Yo, Katie, you have faith in that phone. And really loud on the computer so you can hear you. Brooke, not that kind of plug. For your car. Wait, are you in your car? Wait. For your phone? Yes. I was like, car? I was like, you're still in your car and you have to shit Where are you sitting? Would be my next question. You're in the toilet? Okay, that's what I thought. Exactly, Katie. My mind was computing. I was like, you know the meme where you like have to kind of like, what's going on here? It's like, not possibly in the back seat. Thank you so much. Christ. Just finish your bowel movement, Brooke. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Does this poop in Texas? Autocorrect says, yes, it does. Thank you. Tries tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When would that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be right back. So the reason why things are so like fast pacing in this game, like when it comes to like story wise, is because there's basically, to put things in context, the judicial system is so overloaded with cases from any levels, basically, that the law system in this game made it so, like when I told you there was a time crunch, it's really to expedite as many cases as possible. Unfortunately, you don't have much of a leeway, and mistakes definitely could happen, so that's kind of scary. But they just want to clear as many cases as possible. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention, run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. We can just examine things first. The painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at, either, for that matter. Ooh, the plant? An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is. It's probably the most expensive one available. That looks like a yucca tree. A table for clients? An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, the lighters is made of solid gold. Even I can tell when someone, even I, can tell someone here's got money to burn. Jesus. Steal it. We can't. Why are goody two shoes? A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Just like all those Instagram models. The ones that take like pretty pictures for Pinterest and Instagram with books. I'm like, bitch, you didn't do you even know how to read? Like, my sentence made no sense. But you know what I mean. Girls that pretend to have books. I'm like, do you know how to read? Okay, detention center. Actually, I think I need to... Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. Okay. Need to just show her something? Didn't you post a picture the manager did? Most likely. Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. You trust me? I do. Welcome back. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but the detective thinks I did it. Okay. Let's see. I think... Oh, there we go. Your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So she could still be alive? Real quick, check Discord. Yeah, I did check from time to time. I just, you know, didn't address, you know, completely. But I'm just like, you know, keeping an eye out, no worries. Your mother? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself, up on that mountain. Just to give you an idea, she is 17. And she has to live by herself. Your mother's enemy. So who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? What's his name? My sister told me. White? So is that you? Living alone in the mountain? Yes. Let's go back to see Grossberg. Wait. Nope, not there yet. Detention center? Done. Painting. Oh, no. Hold on. I think I need to go back here. September 6th. Back to the office. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Buzz guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Buzz guy, he was the killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Detective Gumshoe? Sweatshoes? Gumtree? Okay, I'm going to be nice. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. I wonder why. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Aw. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Phew. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Soon to be. Yeah, and if it's right, I always get his name wrong. Yes, it is. About Miss Faye, did you get an autopsy? You want to know the results, huh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Autopsy report. Let's see. Time of death. Okay, at 9 p.m. So exactly when Maya arrived? Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you're going to win. Why do you say that? The city put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. V. I know that you're currently on a phone call. But this going to be one of your boy. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. It's ended. How did it go, V? Hope it went well. Hold on, let me jump on the Discord. I just saw the... Brooke! Listen. The picture that she sent. I know. I just saw it. It went okay. Okay, good. Listen, V, if you need to start a treat stream at some point, listen. You know. Yeah, whoa. Let me. There we go. Clicking everywhere. Oh, your laptop died. No! Listen, Linda. Plug that laptop. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. What was his name? I think his name in Japanese I think it's Kenji Mitsurugi or something. And it's a pun with basically the sharpness of a blade. I know him. He's a feared persecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. My kind of man. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a persecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. His face is so lopsided. Yes, he is. He's very goofy, but he's a sweetheart. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I also hate crimes. Listen, Edgeworth, Team Edgeworth, anytime. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Dun, dun, dun. Do I have to show him? Oh yeah, this. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. I mean, tell him straight. I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something's the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I knew nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers in it, like her boyfriend, cell phones hold the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-oh. Here you can have your phone, the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Means he didn't notice the recorded conversations. What a detective. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. That witness, Miss Boobage number 2. And to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've seen her home already then? Ha! You're trying to use your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should I should know better than to try to get a detective leak information. Got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Absolutely. Let's move our butt here. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Hee. Memo to self, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. She looks a little scary. Huh, just you wait. While she's doing the cat pose, she's trying to be cute. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. What? I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. You mean you? Let's examine. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. What is this? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey. She looks crazy there. What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's room now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second here. I was wondering what could be inside the drawer. What you witnessed? Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. This one is scary. She needs to choke. Exactly. Oh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with big... Do you now, lady? Do you? Better not encourage her. You know the thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? Me too, Leon. Me, I cannot wait until you play this game. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Tee? Am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing some text. I am missing some messages. Wait, let me... Played the Danganronpa game off stream before? I did. Hold on. I'm sure there's messages that are missing. Wait. Oh, yeah, there's definitely messages like missing. That is wild. What is going on? No, it's not keep getting blocked. That's the thing. Like, hold on. Let me. Maybe this. It's not. Tell YouTube to leave you alone. I wish. YouTube, leave Brooke alone. Okay, so I'll have my cell phone open. Okay, there you go. You know you're cute when you blush. The detective is big boned and named Dick. Yes. Okay, believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Protecting brings for you. I don't need protection, Brooke. Hey, yo. Just not me saying that. Goddamn. Right. Can you just tell me what is it you do? Well... No. Tee-hee. Another tee-hee. You had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. Raw? Me. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing power of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. She's so dumb. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May, not the third person. Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Can I look here? You're too childish for the job? No, it's fine, Brooke. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. Okay, you can see inside the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. I think I'm done for now here. So, talk? No? Present? Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Oh my god. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Aw, man. That's so sad. Hold on. Court record. Check. Yeah. So that's the intro part. Didn't think Phoenix Wright get a new game announcement? I think they did. They're organizing your craft room, and every time you look over, you're all going crazy. Kaylee, listen. It's almost 1 a.m. for me. You know crazy is going to happen this chat. Yeah, this is the intro. Okay. So here I think move to Grossberg. Should be back. Okay, maybe I should wait and just wait here for him to come back. Ahem. Well, if that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I ever heard. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. Got shit to do. Tomorrow is so clean. Aw, that's good for you, Brooke. That badge on your collar. Ah, sir, you're a lawyer. Are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy today. Please, proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Is something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Take a mental picture of what he looks like. I'm a son. Oh, no. Should I be worried? Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. Did you just say that you weren't busy? I can't go on taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got the chance to ask him. The acha-cha? Listen, I don't know how to pronounce it, okay? What do I tell Maya? This music is so good. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me. Why won't you take the case? Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see? But the client is Mia Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. You like my cha-cha? However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon. But could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Knows the song There's a Hole Open in the Sea? Yes, I do, Evie. And also I made a super crazy comment about the other lawyer because sleepiness. No worries. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. I learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. Hold on. Oh my god, Brooke. The picture. Oh, I love it. It's so good. Oh. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back at that one. A painting. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Yeah, the straw hat on the painting. Okay, let's move our butt back to the detention center. Wow, 3:42 p.m., so right before 4. Hey, oh, you're back. Did you find a lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Luffy, no. Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones? Bruh. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Ugh. I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Bruh. Defend her. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me or not. Why? Why? Well, someone else is a culprit. I don't know why. I mean, can't abandon you. That's my answer. This also would be a good one. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Aww. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me, okay? You trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was... Wow, not me yawning. I don't actually feel tired, so don't worry about me, guys. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Let's move to the hotel. Oh, bellboy. Hi, let's go. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities? Oh, don't worry about me, Evie. If I feel too tired, I'll tell you guys. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now is my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah, you came back quick. May I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? this game is on Steam. It is on Steam. It is, I think it is on the Switch too. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where I have heard that name. Mr. White is the exact person who destroyed the mom's reputation. You like it? It is a good game. White was his name, my sister told me. What was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? I think not. Let's examine one more time. There's a screwdriver sticking out of a half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap and added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about it. About this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind this, all this. I know it. All right, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Do I, Phoenix? Do I know what you mean? Or did you mean exactly what you meant? You know? Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Okay. Now, you're going to see... Is Wright a simp? No, he's not. I do pair Phoenix with Edgeworth. Easy something with base. Exactly, Brooke. Exactly. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Courtroom 1. Oh, he's here. My baby is here. Courtroom. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. So, fun fact. The artist of this game, so the person who did the art, she, because if I recall correctly, it's a woman who is basically well known in basically like drawing basically gay fiction, so male on male action, and there's several like small snippets of comics, and it's always super hard to translate it from Japanese, but there's like subtle references. Yaoi, yes, not spelled that way, but yes, it's Mr. Darcy basically. So there's a lot of dialogues between Mr. Edgeworth and Phoenix that, especially in Japanese, from what I understood, because I don't read Japanese, but from like small like people that knows how to read it well, say that there's like a lot of nuances in like either Japanese, like it's not really official comics, but basically it's like the artist drawing it, so it can be considered as official, but that pairs the two of them together, so Edgeworth and Phoenix together. But listen, the dialogue, the shit is wild sometimes. And yes, it's Mr. Darcy. V, where you at? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Or is it what you want, Phoenix? Goddamn, not me starting right now. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. It's okay, Burke. Edgeworth is going to be there for a very long time. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. It looks like pointy boobs. And we'd have a witness who saw her do it. Well, okay. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution calls Chief Officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. It's okay, Evie. Again. V is going to jump in whenever she wants. It's perfectly fine. Like I said, he's going to be on several cases, so if she doesn't see him now, she's going to see him later, just for sure. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. This is here vibing. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. All right. Testimony starts now. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. You mean a name is... Okay, listen. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Okay. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. You have to stop lurking, make dinner. Bye, Kaylee. Thank you so much for being here. Take care and see you around. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I didn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. Why the judge is kind of hot? Brooke, how much did you drink? With this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked a lot of times. I would have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give it a try. Cross-examine. I would rather have either Phoenix or Edgeworth cross-examining me. just some water. Goodness gracious. There we go. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay, let's go. Oh, V, you're back. So I can basically press everything. I will press the most important, like, sentence. Let's press. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Been here the whole time, just got ice cream, didn't eat dinner, so ice cream is... Oh, ice cream sounds so good right now. I don't have any ice cream. It's like, it's 1 a.m, so I have the munchies right now. That's kind of bad. I did say that. Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. My boy, Edgeworth. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious? And she sure isn't pink. Do you need new glasses? Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Oh god. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. Pink where? V. V. Please. There was something pink down there. And not the message. I kind of want the messages of my cell phone to appear, because Burke, your message be wildin'. Hold on. Toggle moderation activity. Whoa. Moderation activity will be shown. Now I see it. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, I'll test it that way. Maybe. There's an option, apparently, that was toggled. Is it brand new? YouTube. Not you changing things without me knowing. Okay, very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. So, also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Where she died, the victims wrote the killer's name. Not some of the messages being super late. Jesus. Go. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Hard evidence, indeed. Okay. Let me skip because there's like this result, blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger before she died. Let's present the autopsy report because the death was instantaneous, so she couldn't have possibly written anything. Do you get what I'm talking about? The person names. Yes. It sounds familiar, Evie, but I couldn't tell you for sure. This girl man is more beauty than brains. He is. Okay, let's present this. Okay. From Dangan. Oh my goodness. I think I have played more Phoenix Wright than Danganronpa. I played it like long ago. I haven't played it since. Even with the re-release on Steam and everything. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim Mia Fey wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? Okay. You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? I love this music. The victim is only the person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But, no but-ing your way out of this one, detective. Getting jiggy? Mm-hmm. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Edgeworth, object more, please. Let us listen to your sweet voice. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain the autopsy report? Speculation, but still, the day after the murder. The court objects to less buts. Oh my god. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being, you have big butts in your face. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. If, in a murder trial, an autopsy report needs to be done a second time, there's a problem. Death was almost immediate, obviously, freaking wording, due to a blow from a blunt object. The scene doesn't, I worked the trip in, I know. Like, the reason why it takes so long for coroners to perform autopsies is because you don't want any mistakes. And not sharing evidence is a no-no. Yes, exactly. Both parties need to have all of the evidence, except those that needs to be admitted in trial. And that can always be debated on how pertinent it is to be accepted as evidence to the courtroom. Hold on. But there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning, obviously. Also, can we mention that Edgeworth has big-ass hands? Phoenix too. The same. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. But unless they specified said, hold the body, she's already buried. Now how did I know? That is all. Better to grab your... V. Yes, Brooke, this is also a good answer. Are you going to say throat, peaches, bosom? You know? Do they play piano? This is also a good question. You see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Katie. 3 chairs. Is it for me, V, and Brooke? Okay, now I see all the other chat. Okay, I can close this. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. Detective Susan sham. I'm a sham. I mean... Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you want to do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have? Exactly. That's an excellent point. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? It's right. The defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. That easily? It's not how it happens. But listen. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Poor, innocent girl? Who? Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Thank you, Phoenix. Oh, goodness gracious. Miss Bosom right there. Oh, the cleavage. Lady, haven't you heard about clothing etiquette when you go into court? Haven't she lived for a few minutes after I'm sure she had the time to find a piece of paper? I mean, absolutely, Brooke. Because apparently a concussion makes you see so clear most of the time. And no, I didn't, Evie. Just like to look at below the neck. Not the boobage. It's just a... Okay. If one day, hopefully never, you get summoned to court, there is a dressing code. You can't be dressed like just anything. That amount of cleavage? Not happening. I know, the tongue. April May, at your service. Wink. Ugh. Order. Ugh. Goodness gracious. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aww. Yes, Your Honor. Goodness gracious. This is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred? I know that some people mention how Edgeworth is not fazed by any of the ladies in court, and the only one who manages to get a reaction out of him is actually Phoenix. Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Tee-hee. Not the tee-hee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Corporation law offices. Is it corporation? No. I forgot the CO. We overpowered with the meds. Good night. Good night, Katie. Punish the baddies? Yes. We will punish the baddies. I'll probably finish this case as fast as I can. Hold on. Yeah, I'll try to finish this case as fast as I can and then probably call it a night, I think. This is 1:31 a.m. and I do have the munchies, which is not good at this hour for me. Please testify to the court about what you saw. I was 9. It was 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. Why would you look out the window at 9 p.m.? Who does that? And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. The woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Bitch. The woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy wits. Ugh. Wink. Disgusting. Okay. Well, Your Honor, I see. It's a remarkably solid. Where? I don't see a need to trouble the witness. What? Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Miss Wright? What about my cross-examination? She jiggled her boobies. She did. Absolutely. I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. What are you talking about? Judge, eyes up here. What are you talking about? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? As solid as a brain matter. You must know her techniques quite well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in a perfectly good testimony. Cowardly, bruh. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weaknesses. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Let's go. Okay. I can actually press on this. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Why what? Why did you it out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, I had a feeling. Bitch! I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely, you must have had a reason to look out of your window at the time of night. Oh god, the way that she looks like a freaking maniac. Not with the eye twitch. Objection! Oh, Edgeworth. Keep screaming at me, objection, please. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering? You insist on needling her, with this trivial? I don't know, think it should be allowed. my goodness. I missed some chat. Good night, Evie. Sorry I missed it. God damn. Hold on. And you've caught a ton of time. That's true. Yeah. Oh, yeah. For real, Brooke. It's Mr. Darcy. Yeah, Edgeworth is Mr. Darcy. He's the grumpy guy who looks good. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out of the window. What did you see next? The bitch. Okay. How do you know she was a defendant? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women notice things. What kind of BS explanation is this? Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime, and with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. Not so much. I question it. Hold on. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You saw nothing? Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean... Okay. If you had really witnessed my client Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. That's very true. Not the eye twitch. Again, she looks cray-cray. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert in fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentioned neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. Bruh. Don't try to defend her. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Bruh. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing to your testimony. That's already a strike. If you lie in court under oath? Jesus. That's perjury. I think that's the term. Perjury under oath. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Those lines. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Okay. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. He hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. The clock, the kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Hee hee. There was nothing accurate about your testimony, boo-boo. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. You call that detailed? Please cross-examine. Oh my god. You know what's going on? Ooh. I did see everything. Okay. Obviously. That clock, because it's so presented as a freaking statue. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. are you feeling? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. Ugh. Not the flirting. You just said that this tattoo of the thinker was a clock. There's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. He was found guilty of murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with tribal concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Will I? But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Let's go, Judge. Phew, that was close. If you stop me there, the trial will be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? Now you answer the question, bitch. What's going on, Brooke? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? Well, that's because I heard it. That's impossible because the clock mechanism was removed. So you've been to the law office, Fanco. I love your reaction, Brooke. Let me tell you, this game got me so invested. You know what's going on? Go. I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from the hotel room. Tragic. The law office, Fanco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. So you could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Not at all. No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. I mean, it couldn't have rung. Even though both of them sound the same, the first one makes it believe that she couldn't have heard because of the distance, when they clearly said the hotel was close enough so you can hear it. Couldn't have rung would be more correct, at least accurate in this case. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. I mean, it's empty, I believe. That clock is missing clockwork. It's clockwork. Oh. How could you possibly... Just take a look right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. Quite the show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock was empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after a witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That's a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. How the fuck do you know, Edgeworth? You tell. Well, Mr. Wright, Can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Actually, we can. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. Proof of possibility of facts. This is just, I mean, like I said, there's a whole lot of stupid in this game. But it gets us so hyped sometimes. Like, it gets progressively more subtle. Like, there's definitely some case where you're like, wait, what? How the F am I supposed to find, you know, contradiction there? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. Now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clock is removed is, I guess, it has to be the phone. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is a defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrives at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't this obvious? I saw that clock before. What store? I got so many. Jesus. Not her acting like a klutz. And not the judge letting that slide. That kind of behavior you would have been kicked out, of course. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Judge, aren't you the same judge? We're in the same courtroom, you know, in the previous case. Don't you know that this clock was actually made? Boo-boo. Does the defense have any objection? Yeah, I do. Is it ready to tell someone Google it if they ask you a question? Okay, Decoberry. Me, personally speaking, I would say no. Because I Google freaking everything. I hate asking a question and look really stupid, so I'd never ask questions about anything. But I know there's a lot of sensitive souls out there that might find it, mean if you say that. But at the same time, I'm like, bitch, you have internet. You're talking to me through Discord or through chat or through however. Like, if you can look at videos on YouTube, you can use your fingers and just use a keyboard and type your question. But yeah. Oh my god, the thing dinged. And I'm about to shit yourself. Oh god. Oh my god. Don't worry, Brooke. Don't feel bad about this. He's such an idiot. He is. Door alarm. Oh god. Hello, Kirsten. Good morning. Hold on. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to Discord. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It's because it's made by our friend. And simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Person. So it started with, unfortunately, like a family member of V passed away, and I was like, you know what? Let's keep her company, and it then devolved into this. It's not that late for you. It's almost 2 a.m. for me, girl. I'm actually debating. I'm like, I'm going to finish this part, but I want to leave it as a cliffhanger and have the finale like most likely tomorrow, you know? Anytime, V. Anytime. Depending on how tired I feel, like physically speaking. What time is it for me? Yeah, 2 a.m. Let's party. Let's go. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. God damn. Almost 8 a.m. Yeah. It's usually the time I'm up. Once the trial is over or on the cliffhanger. Yeah, no worries. You do have an early doctor's appointment? Okay. Seeing your surgeon? Brooke, not you crying. Kaylee, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, excuses are not on sale today. Phoenix with the sass. Let's go. Look how fucking insane she looks. Look fucking... Okay. What's it to porcupine head? Okay, one thing, friend. Brooke, please tell me. I have a theory of the craziness scale depends on the eyebrow of the person. She, like, her eyebrow, like, let's say, look kind of insane, you know? But do you know what I mean? Some of, like, the craziest girls out there have the craziest eyebrow drawn on their face. Like the ghetto eye style. I know she's a villain, but mine. The eye twitch. There's something about, like, you know. Stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it. She should die for it. Die! So I'm not crazy. There's something about... Okay. So that may be true, like, early 2000s. Let's go back there. So back in the days before people started, like, having, like, tripping on... I mean, I don't mind because I have, like, thicker eyebrows. But back in the days before people loved having, like, super thick eyebrows, obviously girls plucked them quite a lot until they were thin, because thinner eyebrow, like, more like delicate or more in. And the thing is, some people, like, plucked it so much that they had to draw in their eyebrows all the time. But let me tell you, the craziest girl, the way that they draw their eyebrow, they look fucking insane. Like, they look permanently confused. Question marks instead of eyebrows. And these girls are the one I'm talking about, like the craziest ones. Like either no eyebrow situation or just one quizzical line. Sometimes, like, the one person drawing in their face is, like, gets confused, and one eyebrow is not even with the other one. You know, they look skeptical at all times. Call them the Arch of Destiny. Exactly. Oh my god. Glad thin brows. I mean, whether or not you have thin or thick eyebrows doesn't matter to me. Just, you know, because I personally, I mean, I'm the worst person when it comes to that. Like, I'm not much into fashion, not much into makeup or anything. But it's just that the way that some actually drew their eyebrows was kind of wild. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Yeah, bitch, breathe. Not the switch. Whoever is dating this person, watch your back. Silly me. Did I, lose it? Did you, like, lose it? Did you? I guess I did. Ugh. Another tee-hee and wink. Scary, indeed. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Goddamn, the profile is insane. Yo, she looks like she can suplex me into oblivion. Jesus. She has more muscles on her forehead than on my arms. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Yes, I think about, but I can think down over time, unfortunately. Yeah, that's usually when it comes with, like, fucking on her forehead. Did you see the, oh, hold on. If the profile is still there, hold on. Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand, so Miss May is actually not the killer. I mean, we saw who killed our boss, but however, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard. That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. And we're in the wiretap. This game series is over 20 years old. Yes. Have a look at this. V. Whoa, for a split second, did you see all the wrinkles and everything? She has more, like, all the muscles on her face. My arm doesn't have that many muscles, you know. She's just like, she is. And a game series is over 20 years old. I wonder how long some of these game series are going to... I know. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were taping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Look at the face. She is a psycho. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. Boo-boo. Edgeworth, sweetie, love you, but please sit down. Maybe an old ass man playing Final Fantasy 17. Not Final Fantasy 17. Oh my god. I mean, I'd be playing Final Fantasy 17 with you. No problem. It troubles me that our witness was in a position of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was taping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Boo-boo, did we listen to the same thing? We played Resident Evil 69. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, B, let's go. Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Where's my proof? Proof that the victim said on the phone to the clock. This. She said it on cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Well, there's actually something I want you to hold on for me. Okay, so that's like the beginning. It's a clock, it's meant to look like a statue. There we go. Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
God. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. See, this is... Okay. B. Wonga, see? V, look at the forehead. Her forehead looks like she could lift me. With all them, like, wrinkles and everything. God damn. Lady. Don't look so mad. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? No, seriously. Seriously, though. Listen, those eyebrows, they can lift. Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. I'm supposed to be offended. I am a lawyer, bitch. It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Bitch, I hate it. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Oh, not the crying. That did it. The court's seeing the real Miss April May now. I mean, listen. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it would be... I mean, Annie, you did it, didn't you? Miss May? This part is going to be soon done, and yes, Brooke, hold on. I'll be on Discord after. Miss May? Let's go. The steer don't lie. She's a queen. She's a crazy one. She can choke, exactly. Which is you, little shrimp, another shrimp. Hey yo, posture check, friends. Let's, stretch a little bit. Because it feels like, first of all, the fact that she's staring straight into our souls right now, saying that, we're shrimps, got me posture check real quick. Oh, another shrimp tempura, V. That makes me hungry. My boy Ed Little. I know. Phoenix and Edgeworth are like big boys, with big ass hands. Talk to me in that tone of voice, will you? Ooh, okay, good. You killed her, didn't you? Brooke, if I had to do that, I would just put a pillow on her face. And just let me shh. Keep it covered. I don't want to see you. What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping. A little wiretapping? That's a felony, girl. You think you remember the twist? Yes, V. So you admit you had taped her phone? But wait, I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm a good girl. Really? Can you prove it? No way she can prove it. I mean, she didn't kill the dude. You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer, but I can prove it, and I will. Because, like I said, this is kind of like a cliche that's going back to the old school, like, detective series, like Columbo and Murder, She Wrote. Basically, we know already who is the murderer because we saw who killed our boss. It's Mr. White. Now, the reason, like, how it still needs to be unfolded, and the reason why is also in the dark right now. She's a good Dickleberry, not you trying to defend a freaking crazy lady. You deserve better. There's better out there. Way, I say, way. Ugh, God. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. God damn, she looks crazy. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know? Like normal coffee, but cold. Bitch, I know what fucking iced coffee is. Don't sass me. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Goodness gracious. Iced coffee. Think I'm making this up? Asked a bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder, which is fine. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you. The witness appears to have been taping the victim's telephone. However, it is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Kind of. The eye twitch is what gets you. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, think of something. So, this is wrong. There's nothing we can cross-examine Miss May about. Because, technically speaking, her only crime was that she did wiretaping. Now, for who and why is still needs to be revealed to the court. But she is definitely not. She is innocent. She cray-cray. And technically, like I said, wiretaping is a felony. But the reason of why she was wiretaping is interesting. Especially because we know that someone else was staying in that same room because you had a bottle of champagne, you had 2 glasses. So she's with someone, you know, in that room. We don't know who yet. Taping. And we saw who murdered Mia, which is Mr. White. And apparently Mr. White is someone who has an extensive amount of blackmail material. So, like, there's a reason why no lawyers would defend Maya. So we know it's not her. So I'm not going to cross-examine her. However, a bellboy appears. So let's go with that. Defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've skunking quite low enough already. Bitch, shut up. Who are you talking to? I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretaping had nothing to do with the killing. Who are you to say that? However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. I don't think I could play this game. I could forget how the thing that happened. Yeah, I mean, I played this game so many times. I played this one on Game Boy Advance, and I remember specifically, I had a translated walkthrough because the game when it came out on GBA, was only in Japanese. I don't know freaking why I was so invested in the game. I was like, hold on, this is a courtroom game? This is like visual novel, like the music was amazing, and I was like, wait, hold on a second. I need to know more. Yeah, and so I had to go through a translated walkthrough. Artsy! Having to learn what to say. No problem. Thank you so much for being here, Artsy. Hope you're well. Hope Bab's mod is well. I know that your husband has been sick. Hope he's doing better too. Just, you know, stay safe. Hold on. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after examining the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. Maybe she is? She is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the guilty verdict. The verdict of guilty. Sentences. Of Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. Managing Habs is at the doctor getting treatment. Babs is caring. Aww. I know that's. I've been like lurking in some of your stream because you do stream early in the morning. And I know that things have been pretty tiring for you, so I hope you do have like a lot of moment for self-care. I know that it's hard. Hang in there. Don't hesitate to reach out whenever. You know? And no, don't apologize about the underscore. Listen. The name tag thing is kind of wild. I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Mina would be declared guilty on the spot. What would I do? I mean, we don't really have any option but to accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except, well, for everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Should you say that, Edgeworth? Is that something that you should say out loud? Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Let's go. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir, and I'm happy to be of service. You can't just leave work like this, on the spot. The tea set looks rather heavy. Without further ado, can't you put the tea set down? I would put it on the ground, to be honest. I know, he left work, he's like, let me bring the tea set just in case people are thirsty in court. With the biscuits too? Biscuits. Cookies? Those look like, you know, strawberry jam cookies. That sounds good. Not me being hungry. Listen, it's 2 a.m. Miss May's room service. Let's go. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought at her to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely the requested I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I mean, that's a pretty solid one. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okay, so I know which sentence to be pressed. No button cares, received a call. This seems pretty... Okay. The fact that it's 9 p.m. on the dot seems kind of suspicious. Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching her program on the TV and wished for, to drink after she finished it, sir. 9. The time of the murder. Delivered the coffee to our guest. Are you sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It is an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with, an embrassé, sir. Basically, she gave him a kiss. Although, embrassé, is that a French for embrace? French for kiss, exactly. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor. Prim demeanor, really? It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Sounds about right. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen. Nope, you can't. Protest. Wait. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone long enough. Now, Mr. Edward. Alright, Miss Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in? Well, I mean, he's not part of the check-in. Bed making? Nope, wouldn't know. There was a bottle with 2 glasses. Tell me again about room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18. $18 for iced coffee? Yo, that's a scam. That's a racket. Was a charge, if I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2. Aha. You know? And we don't skimp on the ice. You should skimp on the ice. That's filler. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Edworth, sit down. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of things you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister here, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked. That's actually something that is very common in the court of law. You prep your witnesses to answer as accurate, and it is a practice that is very common. There's actually, I believe, law firms that basically it's either psychologists or other lawyers that are hired to prep you. So basically they go through a test run of asking you questions, and the person is going to tell you, don't do this with your hand, the way you fidget, when you look and you answer. They're going to tell you exactly. You're going to rehearse your testimony because especially the lawyers, they know the tells they're going to pick, the way you're going to say your sentences, your wording, everything. You're going to be taken apart, especially Brooke, you know, especially specialist. So any doctors, any forensics that has to stand in court to testify, they have to be extremely solid because it's their expertise that's going to be basically taken apart. You teach your clients how to act, body language, words, exactly. And they're going to rehearse the sentence that you said. Don't say it that way, keep it short. Even like leaning forward, looking at the audience. Yeah, it's super important. So that's why, like, it's actually good prep. And what Edgeworth said to don't answer if you're not specifically asked is a thing. Don't feel ashamed, you fool. I've done it. I've won. I mean, you didn't. You survived. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Here you go, Your Honor. I've just learned another person involved who may have been the murderer. In the light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was taping the victim's phone. It's hard to believe it could be serious. No, Brooke, I do believe it. And yeah, I do believe it, especially with your line of work. It's almost impossible for anyone who works at the morgue to never testify about anything, because basically there is a forensic. There's someone who's going to do the autopsy first, and the body gets to you, and you prep them, and then, you know, they have to be presented for, you know, before either cremation or burial. There's a whole thing. But just the fact that you work with, like, after a coroner, I do believe it, because you guys have like certain fact, and you see the body before you make them all presentable, you know. So wounds and all and bruises, you see it, you know. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? Suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other men from this court. He knows who it is. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. It is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. The court is adjourned. Let's go. We survived another day. I might do the investigation part, because I think it leads into a good cliffhanger. Mr. Wright, you're amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. And again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. You don't say. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, sent shivers up my spine. Maria, get in line. V is right there. Brooke too. Me too. We're all in line. Step all the way to the back, sis. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Boo Boo, you're still on trial. Well, oh yeah, we do have a thing. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Not yet. That's true, we do have the thing, and it's like 2:30. I'm going to sleep at 4 a.m., am I? But I got a great lead in today's trial. Lead? The man with Miss Fey. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Sleep is for the weak. Burke, please. Yes, but no. I am a feeble woman. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so? Aw. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Sweet pub day. No, Brooke. Actually, I was thinking of waking up early, do some of my chores and stuff, and then start another stream, because now I'm invested. I asked for a full record on April's May testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. So, see? I do have to sleep. Skip the chores. Listen, I do have to do the chores. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much this I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Jesus, sentence, English. Anyway, time to hit the pavement. The pavement? And do some investigating. I was like, what pavement? Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It's up to me to set her free. To be continued in the next stream. We're saving, friends. We're saving. Yes, let's save. I think that is an actual good stopping point for this. I will stream tomorrow for sure. Like, I will wake up in the morning early. I'll try and see if I'll do like an early stream, either like 10, let's be kind to myself, 9 or 10 a.m. And we resume. You love this? I know. Like I said, guys, you're going to be invested. Next day is going to be investigation, and then we're going to have the trial. after that. And it's going to be the end of episode 2, and then we jump into the rest of it. Um, yeah, so hope you guys really enjoy, you know. Oh, not like this. Okay, before I continue. I hope you guys like are going to enjoy the whole series. Like I said, I just for a wrap up, I'm almost done clearing Persona 4 Golden. So I will have a new game plus save that is clean, aka 100% done. Um like a Dragon Ishin, I have been grinding so much in this game off stream, you know. Usually really like watching the games I play. Aw, Kaylee, thank you so much. Um like it's not really a playthrough, it's more like a visual novel, but like the ups and turns and the lies and investigation and there's murder. It's all good. Like it's actually again, I love this game. Um so yeah, like a Dragon Nation, I've been doing a lot of grinding, so I might see when I'll be able to stream it again. I won't move forward in the story. I'll do most likely like side quest perhaps. Um or like just basic grinding and farming and fishing and like all the mini games just to kind of like get more money and get more gears and whatnot. But it does take a lot of time because it is Yakuza. Let's face it. So this game, alongside of maybe Persona 4 Roland, I'll see. There, I kind of want to go through all the other games. I know the Decablery, the longest journey is part of the series that I really, really want to stream. I need to find. I did say in the previous stream that I was going to stream Sam and Max, like the Telltale version. Can't find it on my good old games anymore, so I don't remember if it was like my brother's good old games. If yes, I'm kind of doomed because I don't have it anymore. Which means, hold on, let me look on Steam. Can I look store? Hold on, Sam and Max. Beyond Time and Space, Hit the Road, Save the World. I need to see the bundles. Okay. $38. $35. Okay. I'll take a look and see. Because I do want to stream them. And yes, would love to watch that stream. Deckelberry, out of curiosity, at what time, like, if you catch my stream, because right now you're catching it, what time is it for you? So I know when to start streaming. Because the longest journey, I believe it was you who mentioned that you would want to, that, and were you the one also for Indiana Jones? I forgot. But, most likely I'll try to, like, stream it more in the morning. But yeah, there's that. There's Days of the Tentacle that I want to stream too. So Persona 4 Golden might wait a little bit because it's like 4:30 p.m. at this time. God damn. Oh yeah, you're so far. So I'll try to see. If you hop on to my stream whenever I stream early in the morning, I'll try to, like, depends on how crazy it is for you. So we'll try to time ourselves. But yeah, so Persona 4 Golden, I'll really try to time myself, but there's a high chance that it's going to be after like a Dragon Ishin or close to, you know. Use the stream and then we can catch most of them. Okay. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Sometimes I do stream like on the odd days, like Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, anytime. But I'll try to keep it like make a special exception for the longest journey and Indiana Jones to keep it over the weekend, specifically speaking. And make obviously like super long streams. So, guys, again, thank you so much for these impromptu stream. Up in the pin message above is V's throne. You don't have to. if you want, only if you want, and you can, and you don't have the burden of, paying bills, getting food, uh, all that jazz, you may participate into her throne. Let me just take a quick glance. Um, Resident Evil 4 is a good, you know, it's a good thing to kind of, chip in as a gang. Just saying. Um, for shits and giggles, that Mr. Darcy bust is also a good, place to participate. So, being Burke with the idea, absolutely. Community tab, let's go. I will. I absolutely will. So, guys, see you soon. Literally soon, because for me it's going to be in few hours. Take care of yourselves. Try to rest, eat, stretch, do all the things. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here in this very impromptu stream that was not expecting to stream, but was kind of necessary. And I'll see you all around. Please take care of yourself. Love you guys so much. Good night. Bye.